Welcome back, guys, to another podcast. Today, I'm here joined by Johnny.
Yo, yo, yo.
And I'm joined by the man himself, SpeckySensei.
What is going on?
So, we've recently watched My Hero Academia Rising Heroes, or Heroes Rising, I think it's called that way, yeah. So we watched it, and we just thought, let's just jump on the channel, let's give our opinions on it. And
this is gonna be very different. This is gonna be very different from our usual stuff. This is gonna be a shorter pod. Yeah, shorter pod. We're just gonna talk about the movie in this one. So
basically, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you know what, Jake, let's start with you, Jake. What's going on? How do you feel about the movie?
General opinion.
First impressions.
How do you feel?
Right, okay. My opinion on the film, I absolutely loved about 95% of it.
95%.
And that 5% that I didn't love, I've got a love-hate relationship with. I thought it was good, but so bad at the same time. But the film really got me thinking. Yeah, that is my opinion on it. What about you?
Okay, well,
specifics
I thought,
get it out
yeah, okay, we'll get into details later, but first impressions, I thought it was really fun. It was a fun ride. It was like really well paced, and there wasn't really much dull moments. It was kind of predictable at times, but in the end, the final scene was quite glorious, if I have to say so. But yeah, I think it's really
see
good.
Where this video is going.
Glorious ass.
All right, okay, that's me done. All right,
Hey, Johnny,
so
let me guess.
Johnny,
95%.
Here, listen to me. Listen, people, please. Listen closely. Don't pay to watch this movie.
Oh shit!
Watch it at home. Okay, just look. I know that's like really tough to jump right in, but let me just explain. Like everyone started general opinions. I thought a majority of the movie was fine. You know, I personally feel like I've seen better mainstream shonen anime movies before, which I may give some examples later on as we kind of dive into the more specific stuff, but that ending of the movie.
Oh my god,
I wanted to throw so many things at the screen while watching that. It bothered me so much. Jesus Christ. But oh my, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to start talking about this movie. Again, it seems like we all...
Do we start at the end?
No.
No, let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning. We all pretty much enjoyed the start of the movie, right?
Yeah, it was fine.
I loved it.
Introduction. Yeah, like simple, like My Hero Academia basic stuff. Like at the start of every episode or movie, basic introduction. Across the world, 80% of people have their quirks, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. You know, it's normal stuff.
Doesn't that bother you? Does that bother anybody else? How the movie kind of needed to tell you about like the plot of the regular story?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of fed up of hearing it like every single time.
Right.
No, I think it makes kind of sense. I think it makes sense, you know, because it's a way to get like people who are new to the stuff, like who is new to the movie, like people who just want to jump into the movie, right? It informs them, like, look, this is what happens. This is what the whole world is based on.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, no, because, I mean, I was also kind of irritated, but my friend, he kind of broke it down for me. It was like, this is a movie that was really, like they really, promoted this movie. So I'm pretty sure the team expected a lot of people who may not watch My Hero watch this. So they kind of needed some parts where it explained the story. It didn't take up a large portion, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they did it pretty quickly.
I mean... As someone who's seen every single episode of My Hero Academia, though, who has seen that opening many, many times, it does get a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
Understandable that people who haven't seen it, they gotta see it. Makes sense. But at the same time, could have also done without it. But, you know, it's not like a massive thing. But if you ask me, did it annoy me? I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I'm cool. Like I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. With
Would
it.
you prefer if it was shorter, like if it was just like a quick, like, okay, so my name is Deku, and this is how I became the strongest hero. Done. That's it. Would you prefer if it was that short, or just
No, I
like
think that would
a
be
little bit
worse
more
as
information?
well.
Yeah, no, because in the way the movie did it, they kind of worked it into like conversations. You know what I mean? It was kind of just like an easy way. I feel like Specky and maybe even myself to a degree is kind of just like just skip it all together. Like, do we even need it in the movie if we already know? You know what I mean? Like, but again, I understand it's like people who probably have never seen My Hero probably went to go see this movie as well. So maybe here and there, but for hardcore fans, we didn't need that. We didn't really need those scenes. But,
Okay, yeah, I agree with you at that point.
You know.
Yeah. It's unneeded.
But general plot, who wants to break down like just the general plot right now? Well, before we start, spoilers, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, spoilers.
We are
Jeez,
spoiling
I'm
this film.
staring into space. I wasn't even thinking about spoilers. I'm just like in my own world. Yeah, spoilers, guys. Major spoilers coming up.
1000% be spoiling this entire movie. So if you haven't seen it, don't do that. Wait until
Watch the movie.
People watching
or
this.
go pay your money. Go
Just
pay.
thinking, like, the fuck, bro? What are you
Go
spoiling
watch
the film for?
Yeah, I know. We were 1000% gonna get those, but wait until you
Yeah.
watch it. Wait until you watch it before you watch this. But we'll continue on.
Alright.
General plots. Who wants to go ahead and break down the general plot of the
Yeah, I can do that. Right, so
Yeah, go
basically,
ahead, Jake.
general plot of the film is all of Class 1A, they get sent to an island where they've not got, like, local heroes. As, like, a work experience sort of project, they are acting as the heroes on the island. Obviously, they're not expecting anything crazy to go on, because it's a nice, peaceful island, 1,000 people living there, a little bit far away from the mainland of Japan. But then obviously
thought was-
shit goes down.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. The them like just doing shit on their own, like doing hero stuff. Like that's cool. That's cool to watch. I
Yeah,
like that.
I like that.
I like seeing them do shit like that. You know, just doing regular shit like finding kids or like helping people with their cats and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, no, that stuff. Is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Speaking of finding kids, can I just say how much I fucking hated that girl?
Oh yeah. She was kind of a being a
What?
bitch. She
Okay.
was, sorry, but she was
This
kind
is
of
gonna
a
be
bitch.
another. This is gonna be another part where I disagree. I loved her. I thought she was great.
She's
man,
too much
fucking
sass.
Sweden.
She's too much sass. The problem was, right?
What is your problem?
Exactly, when she outright like fucking like slams Deku for being an hour late. Okay, fine, Deku, that's a piss take. You're an hour late. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But still,
No, bro. In real life, that
What?
kid's dead.
Exactly. But then like, for the whole movie, right? Not the whole movie, but throughout like most of the movie, she's constantly shitting on him and the other heroes. And then Bakugo comes along, and like she's like, "Oh my god, Bakugo, you're so cool, Bakugo."
Yeah,
Like she's into
that is
Bakugo.
it. That is it.
That's it.
That is
it.
completely it.
That's true.
She's into Bakugo, but she shits on Deku, and I was just like, "Not my boy, man. Not my boy. Like, why?"
That's true. You got a point there.
But anyway.
I kind of like the cheekiness. I thought it was funny. I mean, she had her reasons. You know,
Yeah,
she had her
I
reasons.
can-
Yeah.
for being
Okay.
an
She
asshole,
has her reasons. Yeah.
but-
The
Yeah,
reasons
yeah.
were good, but she went a bit over the top. It's like when they went to actually save her and she was still trying to fucking deny it.
Yeah.
Like, well, save her when she was using her bloody illusion quirk and then saying people were getting attacked or whatever. Bakugo and Deku were there like fucking quick time.
Yeah.
You're like,
And
"Oh
she still
shit."
found
What's
a
the
way to be like, nah, you're doing a bad job. It's like, shut the fuck up. There's like some giant monster here, and we've just come here on our own.
Alright,
Shut up. And it's you. It's your fault.
Let's get back on track. Let's
Jake,
get back because we're getting
calm
a little ahead of
down.
ourselves. Let's.
We barely
let's keep
started,
going.
Jake.
Let's keep going. So,
Fucking
Yeah.
kids.
Team A.
Go.
They're on the island. They're doing hero shit. As
Yeah.
we mentioned, the kids there. They met the kids. There's just two kids on the island who. One of this is like a little boy. I don't know how old he is. I don't think they ever say their age. But one of
can't
them's
remember.
like he's really shy and he loves heroes, like he wants to be a hero one day, but his older sister is like afraid of like the danger that comes along with being a hero, so she keeps trying to discourage him from wanting that. Keep like putting Deku and Bakugo in situations where they could fail, so she could be like, see, heroes suck, don't be a hero, just be like our dad and shit like that.
Yeah, be
so
a
that's
truck
her reason.
driver. That's way cooler than a hero.
Dumb.
That's her reasoning for like fucking shitting on Deku the entire time, because she doesn't want her brother to get in danger for being a hero and shit like that. But yeah,
I guess.
who wants to talk about the main antagonist of the movie?
I think we should leave him just
Twice.
2 minutes, because I've got a lot to say about him, because he was fucking sick.
Sorry, I said twice, not twice. His name's called Nine. Yeah, Nine. There we go. I said
Yeah,
twice.
No,
I
my
said
guy
that.
is sick. What I wanted to talk
like
about is
sick?
that kid.
Sick?
He was
What
such
is
a
his
cool villain.
I'm sorry, Jake, Johnny. Like,
What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm really confused. What is his quirk? I don't know. What is it? I'm
That
so
is the thing
baffled.
I'm a bit confused about, actually.
It's so cool, but I can't put my finger on it. What exactly is his
Wow,
quirk? What can he do?
I did not expect to be at such odds with you two right now. Like, I thought we were just gonna,
get
I
it.
was gonna shit on the ending of the movie, but you two are wrong again. I'm sorry, but
you
here's the
didn't
thing.
like the villain.
9 sucks ass, and
Why
here's
like
why.
this?
Look,
What do you mean?
Okay, let me go and explain to everybody here who our fucking villain is. So our villain is this white-haired dude, wears a mask. He has a team. He has a team of 3 people, and
Which were also pretty cool.
They were dope. Chimera, sick as fuck. That dude was
Okay.
dope as hell. The fucking werewolf dude who becomes
he's
Oh,
like,
like a
yeah.
gangster.
that dude was
That was
sick.
cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
But Nine is this dude who has what is his main quirk? I think his main quirk
Who
is
the fuck knows?
That's what
I don't
I'm
know.
saying. I don't know what his
I don't
quirk
even know
is.
what his main quirk is, but essentially, he gave himself over to the League of Villains so that they can experiment on his body to basically make him all for one. Is it all for one? Is it
very,
all for one?
very all for
Because I
one.
get mixed up
esque.
between the two.
Yeah, it is all for one.
All for
Okay,
one,
all for
yes.
It's like all for
The
me.
main villain. The reason I don't like him is because who he is and what he represents is the same thing as All for One. Like, there's really nothing unique about him. He's basically just a copy of All for One, a really shitty version because his body can't handle any of the quirks he has. He has like what? He has 9 of them. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah.
He's got 9
Okay.
quirks, and he can
Yeah.
have 8 different quirks. I'm assuming the original quirk he had is probably like, the
He was
ability
trying
to
to-
like steal quirks.
Yeah, I think the 9th one was supposed to be the cellular regeneration was the one that he was attempting to get the entire movie. That was supposed to make him 9. That's it. That's
Right.
the main
Oh,
one.
that makes sense for him. That little subplot of him chasing after the dad. Like he almost killed
Yeah.
the dad.
So his thing is that like his body is really weak, and the more he uses quirks he has, the more his cells like die,
Decompose and shit.
decompose and shit like that. So the reason why
Makes sense.
he comes to the island where Class A is that the little one that wants to be a hero, has
The boy, the good
the
one.
boy, he has the power to regenerate cells. So he needs to steal that power from the kid. Again, the reason I don't like the main villain, even though he was doing some really cool shit, like he has like this fucking blue eyes white dragon head that comes out of his back. And
No idea what that is. Is it cool?
he
I
has-
don't know what it is.
He has this air barrier. He has like he can control lightning.
Lightning?
which
He can
is
shoot
fucking crazy.
that little
He
thing
can
out his
shoot,
fingers
like
as well.
lasers out of his fingernails.
And obviously the ability to steal quirks.
Yeah, he can steal quirks too. Again, all of that stuff is cool. I just feel like when it comes to villains, I like there to be more to the villain than just like, oh, I just want to become like, I want to create a utopia. Specifically in My Hero, like, you have 3 other characters who are like that. You have 3 other villains.
Understandable.
All for One, fucking, I always forget his name.
Shigaraki.
Fucking Shigaraki, And the fucking what is it? The fucking mafia dude. Like we just like in the anime for example,
Chisaki.
we just got 3 people who were like that.
Okay.
We just got 3 people whose motivations were exactly that. So, and plus the movie really didn't spend much time on him and what exactly are his motivations. So that's why I didn't really care for him as a villain. He did cool shit though. I will give you guys that.
Can I just say
a lot
something?
of the shit he could do was cool. What's up?
Yeah, go on.
So, this is something I've been told. After we went to see the film, my stepbrother went and actually did some research. And he found this thing where supposedly this film was actually the original ending of the My Hero series. But obviously they've scrapped that idea. I'm not sure how true it is. This is what I've been told. It's not factual 100%, but this is a thing. So the way I see it is potentially this guy could be end of series Shigaraki.
You know what?
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got the same motives
you know how
as
insane,
him.
if that was true, that puts so much in the context of what happens in it. That really does. Like the ending
it kind of does. Yeah.
If that's true, that even puts the ending scene into like way more context than what it is. If that's the truth. Yeah, that's
personally
kind of crazy. That's kind
personally,
crazy.
if the ending was that, I'd be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah,
I was a bit shocked when I heard it, but like, I'm hoping it is true because that means they've definitely scrapped that ending from the end of the actual series.
Yeah, they thought it's not good enough. So, okay.
Yeah, in terms of like him having the same sort of motives as like every other villain, I feel like that could potentially be the reason why.
Right.
Because it was the original sort of ending of the series.
Okay. Yeah, no, I fucks with that. That makes sense to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
What I do want to say is my opinion on 9 is he is a sick villain in the exact same way that Madara is a sick villain. Because he just fucks people up. No one was touching him.
That's
pretty much.
Like, literally no one. I don't care about the reasons. He was just cool. He had sick powers. And sometimes it's kind of just nice to get that.
Yeah,
and I feel like they did the... I like to call this a Madara situation because they did the exact same thing. It's like, how do we get rid of this guy?
Right.
Bad writing.
The guy was practically untouchable. Yeah. The guy was practically untouchable when like the whole class tried to team up on him. Like that was madness. Like everyone had their own
walking up a hill like
plan.
I don't care. The fuck are you doing? Where's his kid?
Where's
the kid?
Specky, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard anybody say. That is like the quintessential like fucking shonen anime 101. OP villain, bad writing. That's how you deal with it.
Jeez.
That's so funny. All right.
Kind of true though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Reshi, how do you feel about him? How do you feel about 9?
Yeah, I definitely don't shame me for saying this, right? Because he is on like he's not as complex as Thanos, but I was definitely getting some sort of Thanos vibes from him, honestly, because he was like untouchable. And like it was just like crazy how powerful he was. But what held him? All right, if he didn't have like a few setbacks, like how he was dying, like the guy was dying, right? He would have killed everybody. He would have murdered everybody. And I was just like, come on, like he could just wipe all of you. Why isn't he like stomping your facing? Like I know it's class 1A and nothing's gonna happen to class 1A, right? No one's gonna die, okay? But I'm just thinking, can he do something that could really like damage and affect someone? But then I realized it's not canon, so like nothing will be
I think how the fight scenes went in this movie. Well, before we continue, I'd just like to say we pretty much covered the plot. Like, if you thought there was anything extra, no. This is the movie. Like, you start the movie off with the car chase scene. You get introduced with the main villain is. You see them on the island, or you see Class A on the island. You see the villain's motivations. We gotta protect the kids. Now a bunch of fight scenes. Like, that's kind of how the flow of the movie goes, pretty much, in my opinion. If anybody has anything.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That's the flow. That's the flow.
That's kind of the flow. Yeah.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed the part where they were just doing like the little odd jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that part
for the people. I thought that was really nice, and
that stuff was cool.
That's fun.
I don't know about you guys, but when I first started watching My Hero, I was instantly sort of just like, wow, I love these kids. They're all great. And everything they did, it was just like, I'm gonna cry. Whatever you do or say, I'm gonna cry in a minute. I remember I literally cried on the first episode of My Hero, like, and I got that sort of vibe watching this film, especially when Deku was talking to that kid. I was like, oh.
Class 1A was dope. Class 1A is really dope. They did their job. Also, I didn't know this. A lot of the anime-only people, they had no idea who Hawks was. Because he doesn't show up in the anime at all until the movie.
Yeah.
So when I actually saw on Twitter, because I saw the English voice actor for Hawks, he tweeted how well people were like responding to his character.
Sick character.
Yeah, Hawks is dope. I fucking love Hawks.
He's a
cool ass character.
I feel like Hawks is like a gray area for me. I don't know much about the character, honestly. There's a bit of mystery.
Sick, man.
Yeah, no. The more the series goes on, you'll learn to love him because he's really cool. He's really fucking cool.
Is he gonna make an appearance this season?
Apparently.
I feel like he will be. But we've
of
only
course
got
he
4
will.
episodes left, haven't we?
Probably towards the end. I feel like probably if they do the what is it? The second or the number 1 hero inauguration, like the numberings of who like lands where. If that's the last episode, then yeah, no, you're definitely gonna see Hawks.
Oh, bro, if that happens, we get to see Mirko in the anime, and I'm excited.
Oh damn.
Right, don't let me get off topic because shit, she's going nuts in the manga. But yeah,
she is. Oh, my wife.
She's extra thick.
Oh my god. I can't. We'll save her for an entirely other episode. But anyway, back to the movie.
Nice.
I think the fight scenes were done really well in this. Like, them splitting up the main villains and fighting them individually was pretty dope. I thought,
that was a joke.
I wanted Todoroki to have more of a role in the movie.
Oh, yes! Johnny, Todoroki.
Wait,
oh my god.
I missed that,
he was
bro.
so...
You cut out, man. What'd you say?
I said I wanted Todoroki to have more of a role in the movie.
I get you. I agree.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Put my hand up. Yeah. I was so disappointed in Todoroki in this movie. I was so fucking disappointed. They've nerfed him. Like, I don't know what happened, but he was barely doing anything. And then, like, I know that wolf guy was really strong and tough, but I was just like, Todoroki, man, come on. Like when you went all out on Deku in the sports festival, what happened to that? Come on.
Todoroki is definitely on the same level as Bakugo and Deku. I don't really understand. Yeah, I don't understand why they nerfed him hella hard in this movie.
What I don't understand as well is it just me, or do you feel like he was using his ice too much?
His ice?
Yeah, I feel like he used his ice way more. Am I just spinning out?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I didn't see much fire. I didn't see much fire going on.
When he did, it wasn't really useful. Like, the guy the wolf guy just puffed it out.
He could just fucking block it
blew
with his own fire. Camaro's dope. Yeah. Camaro was a dope-ass villain.
That guy was crazy, man.
Yeah, he was dope. I really liked him.
Who's that ninja guy?
Beating him. Wait, the mummy dude?
Yeah, the mummy dude. He was a joke.
Yeah, no.
His quirk was cool, but he just got slapped.
Yeah, he got slapped. He got his butt slapped real fast by Bakugo. Like, no problem. Fucking, yeah, no, you got banged on. Just a side note, I saw somebody on Twitter. They were like, "Yo, bro, if fucking Bakugo's like hero name is Kachan, I'm gonna be pissed." And then someone in the comments was like, "Bro, Napalm, just fucking Napalm. Like, why is that not his name?"
That's cool as well, because obviously
that's a sick hero name, right? For him,
what's the name?
Hell yeah. Napalm for a hero name. Yeah,
I like that.
That's fucking sick. That's dope.
That's a good name.
I would love that. But anyway, back to the thing.
Thinking of that fight, right?
Right.
One thing that bugged me with that whole thing, you know when Bakugo gets turned into a mummy?
Yeah.
Why is he just doing fuck all, and then all of a sudden he just bursts out and he's like, "Stop messing around."
I thought that was dumb. I thought that was dumb too.
It's just like, if you could have broken out, like, why are you letting them fight? Just break out in the first place.
You know what, right? I thought how it was so dumb how they tried to make it dramatic, and I was just like, yeah, he's gonna get out. Like, just give him a minute. And then bam, he's out. I was like, okay, alright then. Moving on.
Honestly, it would have been cool if they just let them beat him instead of having Bakugo do it. Like,
True.
Because
that.
I feel like if they had kept the theme of if you get stuck in this, you can't get out, and then they beat him, I thought that would have been dope. I thought that would have been great. But they were just like, oh, well, I guess these two can't do it. Bakugo, just break out now.
And
let's be honest, though. This film was so much about Bakugo.
Bakugo and Deku. Yep, 1000%.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Bakugo was the main character of the movie, even though Deku's the main character.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
This was a way to really just make Bakugo shine.
All right,
Which,
boys.
going back to Todoroki, is also why I feel like he seems.
Yeah, that's
miffed.
probably why he took a backseat. This really was about them. Because that ending scene, I feel like probably wouldn't necessarily like work all that well if Todoroki was there. Like
just chilling in the background, like
you can't. Yeah, you can't really do what they did if he was there. All right, let's talk about it. Let's do it. We've covered all the bases.
We haven't talked about the lady with the hair.
Oh, the hair lady. Oh yeah. We can talk about.
Oh, I want to shoot spikes. Oh yeah, that scene in the cave.
I thought she was cool.
That was epic. That scene in the cave was epic.
When she hurts the acid girl, I don't know how to pronounce.
Ashida.
I love her, by the way.
Yeah, she's a good character.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. But when she gets hurt, and then fucking
Tokiyami,
when he fucking goes full cowl, fucking with his shadow,
full cowl.
That shit was crazy.
Seeing him do all the flying shit was really cool too.
Yeah, that
I
was
like that.
Some of my friends didn't know he could fly.
Yeah, I know, because it hasn't happened in the anime, I don't think.
Exactly. It's like
Pretty sure that is a manga spoiler.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. Okay. I was just like, wow, he can fly now?
Yeah, no, he can fly, and he can fucking put his shadow on himself and fucking, like, go ape shit. Like, that was dope. I like that a lot.
Yeah, what was weird was that he was flying in, like, broad daylight, and doesn't Dark Shadow get weaker in the sunlight? I don't get that.
Yeah, he does, but he's not, like, useless in the sunlight.
Yeah, no.
He's just stronger in the dark sort of thing.
I think they gave the side characters a lot more to do. Like Sugar Rush, honestly, I totally forgot about Sugar Rush until this movie.
Oh.
I totally forgot about him. I totally forgot about the animal dude.
Disrespectful.
I
forgot you were there.
Yeah, Tail Man. I'm being honest, I did. I really did. I really forgot about them. And if anything, it's the series' fault. It's the series' fault. It's not mine.
Yep. True.
Google this.
Yeah.
Tailboy is Ojiro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ojiro, yeah.
My friends
I thought he was really good in that film.
Yeah, for sure. My friends were freaking out because, like, when he broke the bridge, they was like, "How strong is his fucking tail?"
I know.
You know, steel.
Like, and he tried to solo the Chimera guy, which obviously wasn't gonna work, but at least he tried.
He was holding his own.
I commend him for that. That was pretty brave.
For
that
sure.
was, I fuck with that.
He was holding his own.
Yeah, but he got fucked up, so yeah. He got fucked up in the end. Anyway, boys.
And one more before we.
Okay.
How Tape Dude and Ochako was keeping the rocks thrown.
Oh my god, yeah, that was
that
sick.
shit was hype as fuck. That was super fucking cool. I was like, yo, they could this might work. This plan might work. You know, but obviously the main villain had to be fucking OP and shit. But they just kept chucking the rocks at him and keeping him back. That was crazy.
That was pretty sick.
At that moment, I can actually picture that Johnny's like, this might work. Holy shit, this is gonna work.
You don't even need the main character.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Deku Buck, just sit back. This could work. This could work.
And then
all right.
You got fucked.
All right, enough.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get comfortable.
The ending of the movie. Let me set the scene for you guys here. turn down the lights. Let's talk about it.
Just turn down the lights.
So Bakugo, and Deku are fighting the main villain, Nine. On the brink of death. He's been using a lot of his quirks. He's out of energy. His cells are deteriorating. What he decides to do is that he decides to power up with those tubes on his back. He goes like God mode, like he's floating. His hands are just fucking. He's like some omnipotent god. He's creating tornadoes of fire. Like
didn't get that bit either.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea where the wings came from. Fucking that shit was crazy. And fucking he was fucking Deku and Bakugo up. They had no other plans of what to do. They were out of energy. So what do they decide to do in this very moment?
Blood Brothers.
I don't even know if I can say it because this pisses me off so much.
We've got to say
Go
it
on,
because
Johnny.
we said we were spoiling the film.
All right, so here.
Do it.
I don't mind saying it if you don't want to.
In order to beat. Look, I'll say it and then you two talk and I'll work the courage up to talk about how much I hate this. So,
my God.
In order to beat the villain, Deku goes, I have an idea. I will transfer One for All to Bakugo, and we will become a One for All duo and beat the main villain.
Yeah.
You two go ahead and talk about this while I sit here and channel my energy. I'm gonna charge up over here.
I'll go last. So Jake, you go first.
Alright, no stress. Right, so when this happened, you just gotta think, right? Remember that one fucking Pokemon movie when all of a sudden they're having that little emotional moment, and then Pikachu starts speaking. That was my fucking reaction to that.
Oh.
I was like,
oh, are you serious? Oh, are you serious?
Bro, come on! What are you doing?
Oh my God. Is that how you felt about this, Jake? Is that, honestly, you comparing it to that scene? Are you serious?
I didn't like either of them.
Oh my God.
I didn't like either of them. I don't think Pikachu should have spoke, and I don't think Bakugo should have got one for all. All for one. Or one for all. Fuck's sake, I never get them right. One for all. Jesus.
One for all, yeah. I get confused about it as well, but yeah, I get you.
But yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I did have a love-hate relationship with this because I hated the whole idea of it. Terrible writing. I thought you could have thought of another way to beat the villain. There had to be some other way out of it. Maybe you could have just not wrote the villain to be that powerful, give him an extra life, to the point where he had to transfer the quirk. That part, I thought that was kind of stupid. But part of me inside, which loves Bakugo, was thinking, holy fucking shit. He's got one for all. This is sick. Look at him with his red lightning. This is amazing. I love it. I really enjoyed all the animation and the actual fighting, but the whole idea of it was just stupid. But at the same time, I can't hate it because I liked seeing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I definitely know what you mean. Yes, I definitely know what you mean.
Like, they should have not done it. But I can't help but like the fact they did it because I got to see a good character just be broken for a bit. But I also hated the fact that, you know, come end of the film, it was like, oh, wait a second. He hasn't got the quirk anymore. It must be the predecessors, and they're doing something. This is all them now.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking write a better ending to the story, man.
Yeah. Yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I gotta say.
Alright, my turn. I'll try and keep it short and sweet because I really want to hear what Johnny has to say because he's just holding in the rage. I can feel it from here.
He's tense in here.
He's tensing up like he's ready to erupt. Okay, I want to make one statement clear, alright? And that statement is, Bakugo does not deserve one for all. He doesn't deserve it. He shouldn't have got it. But like you said, Jake, it was fun to watch because he was going ham. Him and Deku, seeing that choreography, the animation, like the team up, it was beautiful. The animation is what held it together. But like the reason behind it, and like the reasoning behind Deku giving it was a bit dumb. I know it's a last ditch effort, but something as special as that, it just doesn't. It bothers you when you think about it. When you deeply think about it, it bothers you. But it's just like, it's fun to see, but I just don't think he deserved it. Bakugo is always, he shouldn't have done it. Bakugo is always on up to Deku saying, make that quirk your own, like all that stuff. And then next minute, he gives it to Bakugo, just like that.
I know. And then what pisses me off as well is he's always like, I'm gonna be better than you on my own. I'm gonna use my quirk and be fucking better than All Might. And then he just fucking takes the quirk, like, okay, let me have it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And
how did he just go full cowl? Like, he's never had the quirk before. How long did it take Deku to get full cowl?
It took him like at least 2 seasons or 3 to learn full cowl.
He still
learns it in a minute.
But he was like 100% full cowl, like, for the whole fight. It just didn't make a lot of sense.
And you know what? I was worried as well because I thought to myself, I bet as soon as the fight's done, because obviously these two fucked 9 up, right? I bet as soon as the fight's done, and like All Might is there holding their arms up, like, oh, you guys, you did really well and everything like that. And he's like, oh wait, but Bakugo still has one for all. I might think to myself, all right, so the quirk is gonna disappear from Bakugo, but I bet the quirk will still be within Bakugo. Like a little bit of one for all will be still within Bakugo. And then they said, nope, it's gone. It's back to Deku.
Absolutely none of it.
And I was just like, what? I mean, that's cool, but what? Like... Anyway, point is, the final fight scene was... Yeah, it was beautiful, but I just don't think Bakugo deserved it. I don't think it was right to give it to him. And the way they transferred it was just like through blood, which I don't get that either.
It makes sense because it's just transferring DNA. Like he's doing blood brother shit there.
Fine,
but still, another thing. It's just popped into my head. It took an hour, at least an hour, for Deku's quirk to even activate after the transfer started. But literally the second they touch fingers, he's full cowl.
It was just like,
where was
it was just so much. It was just a lot to take in, but it was so beautiful to watch. But it was just a lot. I was just like, wait, hold on, he's got it. Wait, hold on, he's punching him. Like, what? Wait, hold on, slow down. Like, I'm enjoying this, but slow down. It's like getting a blowjob for the first time, but she's just going in, and you're just like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like you're a virgin getting a blowjob. You're just like, shit, what's going on? This is so fast, it's just a lot. Like, slow down. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Johnny, I'll pass the mic to you.
I'm gonna get a headache. Okay. This was the dumbest fucking thing I have ever seen in my life. I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. There's nothing about this that I like. There's nothing. I will sit, listen, go on this ride with me here, okay?
Okay.
Even like you said, you did a really good job breaking that shit down for me, okay? The transfer of One for All to Bakugo makes no sense on multiple levels. First of all, I don't give a shit. My friends have tried to argue me down on this point. I will not back down from this. I wholeheartedly believe this. Bakugo would never fucking take it. He would never take it. Not in a million years would he take it. There is no reason.
Very out of character.
Bakugo, and I don't give a fuck what you think about, how he's cool and shit. No, I understand that. He's also an asshole. Do not forget that. Do not forget that he's a narcissistic asshole. He would not take it. He wouldn't take it. Also, the application of him using it, he should not be able to go full cowl and be perfectly fine for an entire minute of fighting. On the level that they were fighting, he should not have been able to do any of that in the short amount of time. The level of full cowl they were using was the same amount that Deku was using against the fucking Mafia dude, and his body would have been fucked if the little girl wasn't there. Whatever her name is, I forgot her name.
Eri-chan or whatever it's called.
Eri.
I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Even Deku using it the way he was. And then them just being like, oh yeah, no, I'm just like unconscious and my body hurts. No, you legit would have said you would have died in that fight against the Mafia dude. You said you would have died, bro. This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, but
the application
Johnny,
of what they were doing makes no sense.
It's just plot armor.
And what even bothers me the most, and I understand that both of you watched it, and you went, wow, this animation is cool. Let me tell you something. If I wanted to watch fucking Dragon Ball, I would watch Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That shit became Dragon Ball. Why? That's not why I watch this shit. I don't watch My Hero for this shit. Why is this Dragon Ball all of a sudden? Why are you guys not... It's like everything's silent. You guys become green and yellow and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is this?
Super Saiyans.
What the fuck is this? Since when did you guys become planetary level destroying monsters? Just from using full cowl? What the fuck is happening? That shit was so over the top. That shit was so it was so jarring. I was like, what am I watching? What am I watching? When did this become the Broly movie all of a sudden? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Whoa.
And again, with the ending, with the absolute bullshit. What bothers me the most is that the transfer of One for All is a very serious thing. They've said this on multiple occasions. One for All transferring from one person to another is a commitment. It is a serious thing. When the connection is done, it is done. Done. No more. So for the movie to just go, oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Oh my god,
it's
a miracle.
Oh my god, them predecessors.
And Deku still has it. It's a miracle. It's a fucking miracle. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
For the first
Whoever
time.
wrote this, suck my dick. That is bullshit. That is some dumb bullshit.
That is the definition of literally sweeping it under the rug.
I have ever heard for an ending of a movie. And back to my original point, where I said that I had seen better writing in other anime movies, specifically shonen anime. No, I swear to God, the OG Naruto movies are written better than this. If you watch the first two, at least, are completely written better. Like, there's no bullshit. Like, my even friend was like, oh, what about Rainbow Rasengan? What the fuck does Rainbow Rasengan have to do anything? It's just a different color. It doesn't break the rules of the anime. It's just a fucking rainbow color. Shut up. It's not stronger than a regular Rasengan. It's just a Rasengan. The One Piece movies, which are canon, Strong World, and fucking the Z movie. Those are well-written plots with well-written villains. There's none of this plot-breaking bullshit. That's the problem that I have, is that it's plot-breaking. And yeah, there's like, oh yeah, it's not canon. We can do whatever the fuck we want. That doesn't mean that I'm willing to pay $12 to see bullshit. That's the only reason why I say. That's the only reason why I say, maybe don't pay the money to go watch this. Because that ending, for me personally, really fucked me up. To the point where I was like, man, I kind of wish I didn't spend the money. If I had watched this at home, I would have been totally fine. I would have been like, oh, wow, that was crazy. I'll, like, tweet about this a couple times. But I spent $12. I spent $12.
Yes.
Jesus. What?
Wait, 12?
It's expensive over here.
It was like £6 for me.
Yeah, no.
It was like £5.75 for me.
You gotta throw out some cash to watch a movie over here.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, it was... Oh my god, that ending fucked me up. Because I was having a good time. Throughout the entire... Like, there were some funny jokes here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, They're doing some cool shit. Like, I like the tactics they were using to fight the original, like, the three villains. How they beat Chimera, you know, like, the fucking double team Deku and Bakugo shit before the Super Saiyan shit came in. I thought that stuff was dope. Until it became
sick.
Dragon Ball. And then they just decided, well, fuck it. You don't know how to write the ending to this, so I guess it's a miracle. Whatever.
I guess.
And my friend tried to be like, oh, well, you really hold My Hero to a higher standard than other shonens. Yeah, I fucking do. When it comes to writing, My Hero is consistent. There's no plot holes. There's no plot holes in My Hero. Zero. I can find maybe 20 in Naruto. I definitely can find a couple in One Piece. There's a shit ton in Dragon Ball. Zero plot holes in My Hero. Zero. Because the writing is good. The writing is good. So when I go see a My Hero movie, guess what I'm looking for? Good writing. Bad writing bothers me when it comes to that. So, but again, let me relax and say, it's all my personal opinion. You feel differently. You can
Wait a minute, guys. It's my personal opinion.
And everybody else in the state of Otaku will read it. I won't, because I'm going to want to choke you. But that's it.
Oh my god. Right, thinking about that, right?
So much rage.
I remember like actually being in the cinema. One of the people that I went to watch it with, we were talking about going back to what Johnny said about the fight, like the choreography between Deku and Bakugo, and like the original part of the fight.
Right.
He was in love with that bit, and I understand why. When Deku went and did that fucking kick, and then he gets thrown away, and then Bakugo just grabs him by the hand, spins him around, and he's like, fucking get back in there, boy.
Yeah.
Get back
that was
in there.
sick as fuck.
That was awesome.
That was really fucking cool.
And another thing, one of the people I went with had never watched an episode of My Hero in her life before. And going back to what I said earlier.
How did they find it?
Because obviously she didn't understand like the bad writing at the end, she really enjoyed it. And I was just going to say, like, when I said earlier about the whole sort of, it just grips you by the feelings, she said, like, even though she knew none of the characters, she was there, like, fucking, like, feeling the same as I did. Like,
right.
I've lost the fucking word. The word?
Yeah.
Not shivering, goosebumps.
Right.
She's getting
right.
goosebumps and
Goosebumps.
shit watching the film.
Yeah.
And that's why I still think the film is good. I think,
You
like,
know what? Yeah, no. If it is able to bring in people, like, I feel like that was definitely the point of the movie. If it can bring in people who have no idea what My Hero is, and make them like leave the theater going like, shit, I might need to go watch My Hero. That's good. That's good. I like that. I'm happy for that.
the ending was still shit,
Yeah, no,
but
for sure.
in a cool
1000%.
way again. The love-hate relationship, shit, good ending, but it is what it is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it just like it had a few issues, but honestly, I don't know. I'm sort of satisfied. I know they're gonna make another movie. It'll probably be better than this one, but at the end of the day, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied.
Alright, so let's just give this, everybody go around. Let's give a rating for the movie. Let's how did Reshi, you start? 1 out of 1 through 10. What would you give this movie?
I would give it a 7.2 out of 10.
0.2. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You?
For how much I actually enjoyed watching it, an 8. Story, I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. Well, all right. Cool.
it was bad writing.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's bad writing, but regardless, I still enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. I, in all honesty, I enjoyed a large portion of the movie. I can't say that the ending totally ruined it for me. It definitely made me kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't have paid for it in theaters to go see it. So in that, I'm probably around where Reshi is. I'd give it a 7. If you deleted the ending for me, this would definitely be up there.
Good film.
But 7's good. 7's good. And if any of you fuckers listening to this are find the Super Saiyan clips and start sending it to me on Twitter. I'm gonna find you and shove your mother into a box and throw her down the river. I swear to God, I will. I will.
God
Because I
damn.
hated that. Why did Deku become fucking Super Saiyan 3 all of a sudden? I don't understand. I don't understand.
No.
But it's whatever.
God damn.
It's whatever. This is good. This is good. This is good. I got all of my frustrations out. I got all of them out.
I'm glad we were here for your counseling session, Johnny.
I feel set free. I don't have to live with this anymore. I don't have to talk about this anymore.
Oh, days.
Yeah. Not really.
Kind
no,
of, but if we sort of speak about it, we're gonna be here for
what's
fucking
that?
ages. Did you guys just notice all like sort of manga sort of spoilers and shit, like during the movie?
Wait, what?
Say it again. You cut out.
Like, did you notice the spoilers for the manga in the movie?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
Like,
did.
I
Yeah.
know nobody in that room knew who the doctor was. Like my friend kept telling me, he was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Oh, that's the doctor." He's like, "Who's the doctor?"
It's
I was
Doctor.
like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Like the gloves as well.
Yeah, I mentioned this to you before, Jake, before we got into the podcast, like about how there are a few features in the movie which are from the manga, but people are saying that the movie's not canon. I'm like, all right then, but you know,
I think,
Endeavor's got that eye scratch from the fight with Nobu.
Yeah, no,
He's
me
got
and
that
Specky
big
were talking
scar.
about the placement of where this movie would be if it was canon. I said I think it's before a certain part of because there's an arc called the Liberation arc. I said for anyone who watches or reads the manga, I said that it's right before that. I think it's right before the Liberation arc, just based on certain cues of what happens. I don't necessarily want to ruin or spoil the manga for anybody here, so I'll try to keep my words kind of tight here. But there's a Liberation arc. It's right after, or it's right before. Shit.
After the class battle?
Yeah.
I can't even remember, dude. Honestly.
I think so. I think it's right before It's right after the class battle. The class battle is right before the next arc for the anime. So you guys got like maybe 2 arcs before you get to that point. Damn, this fucking skips a lot.
I know.
Skips
does
a
a-
lot in
it
the
does.
anime.
Like the other thing that was like a massive thing for me was when that guy tried to steal Deku's quirk and he's like, hang on, I can't
Yeah.
contain this much. It's like
Yeah.
people who
Like, all
don't read
of-
the manga, obviously
all
they're
of
not gonna
those-
know what he means by that.
Yeah, all
but
of
fuck
those
me, it's so
faces-
easy to guess.
All of those faces must have been like, what the fuck, for a lot of people who only watch the anime. When he tried to pull fucking One for All and those fucking characters showed up, that must have been fucking jarring. Like, who the fuck? What who's that?
What the fuck is this?
It doesn't make like obviously it makes perfect sense to me, but still like I
Yeah,
just feel
no,
like that's a weird thing to throw in.
That's a
And
lo-
again,
they
there was
skipped a lot. The placement of this movie is like really far ahead than the anime is. So I don't know. I don't know how that affects people who just generally. Let us know in the comments how you felt about that. Like it skipping so much information, because I'm telling you, it does.
Yeah, definitely.
It skips a lot of arcs. There's a lot of shit in there that you wouldn't know if you didn't read the manga. So
there's like this other thing as well. Like at the end of the movie when Shigaraki turns up. How the fuck did he teleport?
yeah,
Where did he come from?
I have no idea.
How do you know he was there?
What do you mean? He shows
How
up
did
and
you
kills
know
Nine,
where
didn't he?
exactly? Yeah, how do you know he was exactly at that spot?
Oh, I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, I think that's
God,
I think that's
all.
all the questions we got for today. I think that's
Holy
like questions
shit,
that can be answered
we
another
hit
time.
an hour. I thought this was gonna be short. We talked about this the entire time.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
so much for a short one.
Yeah. Well, whatever, I guess. Yeah, but I guess we'll end it there. We got our general thoughts and everything. Thank you guys for watching and listening and hanging out with us. Let us know how you guys felt about the movie in the comments if you've seen it already. Fucking follow us on all our socials. Follow Reshi, Specky. Follow me, Johnny Star, got the channel, got the YouTube channel, putting out
Come join the
videos
server,
every day.
boys and
Follow
girls,
me on Twitter.
everyone.
Also got an Instagram. Follow me on there. Any plugs for YouTube boys?
We got some nice little discussion shit going
Oh,
on.
Join
yeah.
We got
Specky's
some nice
server.
Follow
We
the
got a
Discord.
game called the
Join
Waifu
the
Bot.
Discord.
Don't get
We
me
have
started.
fun
It's
there.
amazing. It's
A
too
lot of fun in
addictive. I can't put the shit down.
Yeah.
You got your memes, your gaming, your
Yeah.
fucking all sorts. Just come join and speak to us. Always in the voice chat. There's always people there. It's a good place to be.
It's fun in there. Super
Come
fun.
on down.
You guys do.
Yeah. Follow all of our YouTube channels. We got good videos too.
Oh, I
all
know.
got good shit
Follow
in
me
there.
on Twitch.
Besides
I
Specky,
stream
because
now.
he doesn't do
That's
that
what I do.
anymore.
That's what I do.
But
Yeah,
Reshi,
Jake-
me and
Jake-
Reshi, we
Jake's
holding
giving
it
up.
strong. We holding it down. Follow him on Twitch. Follow his Twitch.
We appreciate you.
Follow
guys.
his Twitch.
yeah,
He
yeah.
streams all the time. Streams all the time. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.